2, 1. Yes, sir, Lil Rose.
Yo, what's good? Damn, what? I'm not wearing these headphones for this episode. you loud,
Bro. What up, little brothers? We back again, season 3, episode 2. As you see, I'm still next to Tone, dumbass.
nigga. I'm the GOAT.
Ain't nothing to change. To my right, though, we got our first guest of this season.
First one.
The great producer, Savon. What up, man? How you doing?
What up? I'm good.
We grateful you joining us today, man. We gonna get into a great episode with you.
I feel good to be here.
Yeah, we glad you here, man. But what's going on, Tone? Is your ears all right? Or
Man, you see how to take the bitches off, bro. I'm straight though, man. You still tea. We did something special today. So bro still just a little tea, and I think he's still a little excited, man.
Right. We did do some exciting video work. That's all I'm gonna say on it, man.
Good little music video.
Good little music video.
But thank y'all for who downloaded and streaming the summer pack right now.
Yep.
It's busting. It's
It's
popping
out now.
man.
It's dropped the past week. Numbers are through the roof.
Through the roof,
baby.
Shout out Viva Italia.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out y'all Italians.
They spin us out there. Thank you, Italy.
Spinning us.
Yeah, that's dope.
Mario, all them niggas.
Yeah, we trying to get on bro tip, man. Bro over here. I peeped his numbers before the episode, and they really through the roof,
a
man.
meal, something light.
Something light,
A
man.
meal,
A
something light.
little over a meal, man. What can you say?
Nigga got
Tryna
a
put
fit
in
it
work,
on
you know,
with
tryna-
with butterflies on it, nigga.
You can see
Something
the
different.
wave.
You can see the wave.
Something different.
We love it, man.
Something different.
Yeah, we gonna tap into all that, man. We're gonna tap into his numbers. Anything currently going on that you noticed in the media that you want to touch in before we get into some topics and who bro is?
I don't think so, bro. You maybe if you talk first, I might come up with some.
I guess in Olympic basketball news, Olympic sport news, if you've been paying attention to them at all, they were kind of struggling in the early exhibition games, and they've lost a couple of members, added a couple members. So I guess my thing is, in comparison to historical Team USA teams, this one already looks kind of be one of the weaker ones. What do you thinking they gonna do? Are they still
It's
go
so ass,
caliber?
bro.
They
Them
sorry.
niggas
They
is
sorry.
They booty.
Bro, them
They
niggas
sorry,
is
bro.
JaVale McGee.
They have no heart.
He got a ring?
Okay,
They have
he just
no
want to
heart.
be. They put him on there because his Dukes was on the shit way back when.
okay. That could be.
in the crack era, but it's in the 80s.
Yes.
But I don't, bro. They're shitty, bro. I miss Kobe. I miss
missed the
Bron.
days.
Don't you just miss that era, bro?
Bro,
We got
and
KD.
we took it for
They got
granted.
KD, but like, come
KD be getting his shit beat
He
by
got swatted by
Nigerians.
Precious.
Hey.
They said he get swatted by dudes named Precious.
And
Hey,
then
y'all know
No cap.
Giannis chopped his head off, bro. He's supposed to win that game. Giannis came up on top, so I feel like
Are you talking about? Well, he lost that too. I was talking about the Olympic.
Oh,
he
no,
got
we
blocked
talking about- he
by
got-
somebody off Team Nigeria. He got
Yeah.
swatted by somebody named Precious.
somebody ate his
you
shit.
gotta step it up.
He got to do something
You
better.
gotta
That's
brush your
KD, bro.
head.
Yeah,
Step
You
it
don't
up,
hear that
KD.
happening to Kobe, LeBron. You didn't hear about none of that shit happening.
Yeah, that
Nah,
was
bro.
never a thing. I guess also on the other flip, they added Keldon Johnson too. And I ain't saying he's a bad player. If you watch him for the Spurs, he's solid. But Trae Young is right there. Trae
Yeah.
Young, who just competed in the Eastern Conference Finals and said he wanted to be on the team. I'm not really understanding the rationale behind that one. So
They gonna lose to
You see that he
Serbia.
posted on Twitter that clip from y'all watched the
I
last
fit the
dance?
criteria to be
Yeah.
selected.
Who said
But
that?
I wasn't
Trae
selected.
Young did.
No, he
He
posted a clip, from
from Isaiah. Oh yeah, Isaiah
I
said.
fit the criteria to be selected.
I don't know how they picked him.
I don't know why
And I
I wasn't
feel him.
selected.
I feel him. That's somebody who just,
Yeah.
He
fresh
a real
off
villain. They really don't. They didn't like Zeke neither though. They didn't like Isaiah, or they don't like Trae Young.
I don't know why they don't like Trae Young because he really like just.
Cause he a dickhead.
It might be the
He a
same type
asshole.
of. It might
But
be the
he-
same.
But
type of-
he got buckets though. But they just
got
don't like
Isaiah
how he go
Thomas.
about it.
He
yeah.
got buckets and he playing on a whack team, like, and niggas be thinking
think
he
the
like you
Hawks whack?
soft, but they
You
be
think the
thinking.
Hawks whack?
I don't think they whack at all, but that's the thing. People think they whack, and it's like
You just said a whack team.
no, because people think
okay.
that they're a whack team.
Oh,
I don't
okay, I see
think
what
they're
you're
a
saying.
whack
No,
team.
they're
but,
good,
like,
bro. They're deep,
I don't really know if
That's
they
what-
make it that far with the fully healthy Eastern Conference, mate.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
They had something
once
to,
KD
I
and
don't care,
Kyrie,
but they had something to
100%
prove
is
this year, and they
tough.
proved it.
Yeah.
Even though they
facts. They did make it that far.
Every starter on that team averaged over double figures. So
On the Hawks?
yeah, at
You
least
see
10.
Cam Reddish turning
At least
up them
10.
last
Yeah,
couple.
see? They got a little
They got
depth to
potential, bro. That's why I like that team because it's like people thought they was whack for so long, but I feel like they really proved themselves that they can really like contend.
They can grow now. They got the confidence. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a player. I mean, I feel like he should be a no-brainer on the team, but like we said, that's not who they chose. They go in another direction. So definitely in current news, the Olympic future of the USA basketball team is in question. We gonna have to watch this going forward. But is there anything else in recent news you
Yeah, I wanted just to say two things. They two completely different things though. Y'all hop off LeBron dick, please.
in reference to what?
To Space Jam, bro.
Okay, let's talk about
this movie is made for my niece and my nephews, and you know what I'm saying, kids that 13 and under. You know what I'm saying? Just like the first one was. Niggas go, if you go back, bro, like it's because it's nostalgic to us. We like it. It holds some sentimental value to all of us, kids that were born in that era.
Fair.
It was corny. It was corny as fuck.
What,
And
the old one?
the first, they both is. I watched the second one too, but I liked it, bro. But it's a kids movie. I said this is straight for the kids now.
Yeah.
Y'all seen it? Y'all ain't seen
I haven't seen it
yet, but
Y'all ain't
I haven't
seen it
seen
yet.
it.
It's straight, bro. I like it.
I've
I
been
watched
seeing
it on
I've been seeing
HBO
a lot of
Max.
slander, so I
That's
get
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
I see the harsh opinion on it, and I was always on the same
it's
take
Bron.
because I seen the trailer and I like
Facts.
That automatically made me like realize, okay, they're gearing this towards strict children, as you know, the first one was.
It's
like you said.
it's like he said, those because it's brown.
Right,
Yeah.
and then it's easy to hate
It's
on.
executed,
And that's on the flip
really
side. I can
well.
see. I'm not always the biggest LeBron supporter, but I know stuff like this. It's gonna people just because it's Bron.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I wasn't on that side. I know it's a kids movie, and I think it will be good.
And he wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio. It's still LeBron James. The nigga can't act. Mike,
He's a basketball
Mike
player.
can't act neither.
Mike couldn't act.
Ray Allen can't act. Ain't none of them niggas act, bro.
Ray Allen was crazy. He got game.
Can't none of them niggas act.
What kind of? The more times I seen that movie, I was like, what is this about? He ain't got no facial expressions for it.
And let's not
Jesus,
talk about
Shuttleworth,
Thunderstruck
I don't even.
with KD. You remember that Nickelodeon with the little white boy? Jeremy, put it right there.
I don't even know
Thunderstruck.
what movie
Yeah,
that is.
we
You
got-
ever see?
I ain't
I
never
don't know
heard
what
of that.
that
What's
is.
that?
Bro,
It's a
It was-
Nickelodeon movie.
I think something like
That on
that.
Netflix?
No, he
my
didn't.
nigga, what's
yeah,
that?
he ain't had no movie on Nickelodeon. I would have known that.
Bro, he definitely
He
had a
back
movie.
that
Look,
early.
right
That's crazy.
there.
What is that on? That's on
27%.
That's on Amazon Prime.
for $270.
Yeah, that wasn't a movie I ever
Come on,
seen.
KD.
Okay, apparently Kevin Durant was in the movie, but I get your point. Basketball players aren't athletes. I mean,
Yeah.
aren't.
Brandon
movie
T. Jackson was
stars.
in that movie too.
Who?
Brandon T. Jackson.
Oh wow. And he be in the news for other stuff now.
Yeah, he do.
Anyways,
But my second one though is Dirk. You know,
Oh,
glad
yeah.
Dirk is all right.
Talk
You
about
heard
that situation. I'm
happened
glad you
with
brought
Lil
that
Durk.
up. So
yeah,
I want both of your opinions on this. So once the shooting happened, if you're not familiar with the story, this past week, Lil Durk was at his Atlanta home and it was broken into by intruders that haven't been identified yet.
they said it might have
Shots
been
were
niggas
fired.
from his crew.
Huh? It could have been, yeah, that's what, unofficial, speculation news. But the actual story is intruders broke into Lil Durk's home. Lil Durk and his wife, girlfriend, India, woke up, exchanged gunfire with the gunman, and then they fled the scene, and that was it. I seen a lot of people on Twitter, like whatever kind of fan base you want to call that, talking about, wow, that's goals, or
Oh my God.
that's ideal relationship situations. What are your thoughts on that take on the situation?
I understand like the logic behind it, like a nigga like me can, because it's just stupid though. Like I think what they saying is like, my girl, we getting bust at, you know what I'm saying, and my girl dumping with me. That's what they saying. Like, she down the ride to protect, we both finna go out this bitch firing on some Bonnie and Clyde type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what they saying is more as goals. But a lot of them motherfuckers just be stupid. So they could be just talking about like being in the streets like that and having to live like that, because don't nobody want to live like that.
people,
I don't think they're saying the goals is necessarily living that life to where you have to look over your shoulder constantly. I think they talking about like the response to it is more of the goals.
That's a good take.
But I hope.
You
That's
don't
what
know
I,
personally.
that's what when I said that I said the same thing. I was like, damn, I hope my shorty doing that for me.
Yeah.
Like that shit
Fair.
that shit real as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Kind of agree to that. Like, if my girl shooting back with me, that's like, okay, word, she a ride or die.
Yeah.
So I can see how people say that, but at the same time, I can see how it can come off as like, oh, y'all corny. Because, people always put celeb relationships on a fucking pedestal.
People
Not
that they don't
even
even
just
know.
celebrities.
People that they don't know.
Go ahead.
So it's like, yeah, I can definitely see how a motherfucker can look at that and say that it's like corny, but I guess a part I can take from it to say goals is kind of like he said, like you got
protecting each
basically
other.
you got to ride or die.
Yep.
And it's not even like celebrities, bro. I think they put on a pedestal. It's them that hood shit. You know what I'm saying? They love it. They love a hood nigga. They love. Let me load your gun. Let me whoop whoop whoop.
Hood nigga.
Right,
Every
the
nigga with a
hood,
gun
the
is a
hood nigga
hood.
from whatever. I ain't whatever.
No, I feel you 100%.
But you feel me though? It's just I don't know, man. It's corny.
I agree. I think it's just. I agree. It's definitely if people do have the right take on it. That the goals part is that you have somebody that's willing to die for you as you are for them, and that type of situation, you didn't have to question it. Okay, but the labeling of the situation, like you read that headline and you talking about that's goals. Your first thought should not be to say, man, me and my boyfriend almost just got popped. Yeah. Damn, but we didn't though. Yeah. That shouldn't be like, man. The goal should be not even to be in that situation. That's how you think. That's not how Dirk feel. You think Dirk in the situation like, man, I'm glad I'm in a shootout with my baby mama right now, and the mother of my children.
Yeah,
if we probably just tired of all of that shit. You've been going through the most.
That's what I'm saying. He's been going through a lot.
You've been going through the most. So
I guarantee you, if you ask Dirk, that's not goals to him. The goal is to they be sleeping peacefully and not wake up to nobody breaking in their crib,
right?
And they got to fight for their lives. So I think people forget. A good point y'all both like mentioned. It's not even just celebrities, but a lot of time it is because people forget like that's real life. I think people feel like they're so disconnected from celebrities that it's just all fun and games. Like they're not really about to die from that. Yeah. They could have easily died, and the headline would have been different.
Because I feel like the internet just like glorify that shit, so people feel so desensitized to it.
Facts.
That they start to make it into something like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's goals.
That's
not really goals. Like, nigga,
exactly.
Niggas really go through that. Like, they could have actually died.
And the headline is
right.
Dirk and India dead and breaking, and that's heartbreaking. Everyone like
it's crazy. Like, bro, life is so crazy because that is
fragile.
One good aim shot away from that, or two good aim shots, I guess, because it's two people. But
But either way, man, that's like waking up and reading that.
Bless them.
That's crazy to me. That would have been damn whole day messed up. They done got Dirk, and
that'd be
never wish anything like that. So I'm glad they made it out of that situation. So what?
Man, I'm laughing at Jeremy.
What be wrong with you, bro?
I'm laughing at Jeremy over there playing with his Birks with no socks. I didn't realize that.
He's styling, man.
He like, bro, this 2 weeks in a row y'all on that. All right, man, we're going to leave you alone, Jeremy. Again, that's our current events, man. We're going to tap into a great episode with Savon to my right in a minute. We'll be back, little bros.
Yes, sir.
Listen up, little brothers. If you haven't tapped into Grind Time Media, I don't know what's going on with you.
Grind Time is busting out the gate with videography, graphics, apparel, and more.
The grind is now.
The grind is forever. Tap in, little brothers. The grind is everlasting. Little dumbass.
Yes, sir. That's gotta be it. The day topics on the docket. The first one will be Black trauma. We're going to discuss situations or events in Black people's life that have kind of been normalized to endure and go through, but in real life they're not in comparison to the rest of the world. We're going to tap into that. Then secondly, we are going to talk about what was the second one? I just forgot the second one.
It was cyberbullying or something?
No, that's the third one. It's we was gonna do the
self-value.
Oh,
there we go. My bad. We're gonna talk about self-value, what it is to each and every person up here, and then what it can mean in general to everybody that's listening or watching. Then lastly, we're going to discuss cyberbullying, what that's turned into over the years. Because if you had Twitter back in 2011, it was cyber.
It was hectic.
You was getting cyberbullied just for getting on the internet. So
if you survive, if you're here today, you survive a fucking war zone.
As I'm saying, you built for this. But before we get into all that, we're gonna tap into my man's on the right, the producer, Savon. Man, what is up? Again, thank you for being here with us today. We're gonna tap into your journey. How did you get into producing, beat making, and when did you decide it's that's a legit career path for you?
Shoot, man. Listening to music and I couldn't really understand the lyrics. So as a kid, when you hear music, you just remember the beat. And I was always attracted to the beats. I mean, as well as the lyrics sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I would say I want to say I was in the 6th grade in the winter, winter break. That's when Soulja Boy, all that shit was just hot. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to make beats. So having a mom that didn't really care about me being on the internet like that, I went on Google, was how to make beats. I found some trash ass program. used it for like a day and was like, all right, whatever. That's kind of weird. Next day I found FL Studio and I just downloaded the demo and I never deleted it.
Wow.
So like I would just like get on that and like that had every sound that everybody was using. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is straight. And it was kind of more easy to use. So I started like from 6th grade all the way to like 11th grade, I would use it just like not for real. Like if I was bored, like the homies is gone, can't go outside, some shit like that, I use it. But I didn't have the full version until my junior year. So like right after my junior year is kind of like when I took it serious.
Okay.
And actually got the full program and like really dedicated myself to learn how to use a program. So
damn,
I've been using it ever since.
Wow, the rest is history. So when did you like start really like collaborating with maybe other artists or like, you know, selling your beats in a sense or like putting it out there for everyone to see? Like how did that process begin?
It took a minute. Like when I first started to take it serious, I didn't want to put shit out because I felt like I wasn't good. But like when I made like a first couple beats, like, all right, I'm gonna just make a SoundCloud and just put it on there.
And it's
out. I ain't even gonna send it to nobody. I'm gonna post it. So that's kind of how I started doing it. And like the more I kind of put beats out, the more kind of my name got out, or at least around the city, around like my friends, like, oh, I heard you make beats. Oh, this such and such, he rap. This such and such, he rap. And like so then I started to kind of like meet people around the city and like give them beats here and there. But yeah, over time I kind of, you know, built a relationship with people and built the confidence to keep just putting shit out and just never stop.
Wow.
Or just being consistent, really.
Yeah, that's dope. It's all about, kind of sounds like from your journey, it's just you, once you put out there and felt you had the wave, you just like, now you just put the consistency to it.
You just got to just keep doing it.
Yeah. So where are you at with it right now? Where do you like feel is the space you're in as far as like where you're headed, I guess also, but like, you know, what's going on for you right now?
You popping, obviously.
Yeah, facts.
Man. This is probably the most comfortable I've been with music. Like I used to overthink a lot. Like now I have such a good like sense of direction of what I want to do with my music. Like I don't sweat nothing. I don't force it. Like some days, even some weeks, I won't even touch a beat. Then one week I'll make probably 4 to 5 in one day and get a bunch done. It's like you really just got to pace yourself. So how I'm feeling, man, it's just like
very important to you.
It feels very good to have this much control like over my mind and like over my music and knowing what I want to do.
Right.
What is it that you want to do with it? Is it something that you want to just like, you don't want to work no more? Is that something you want to do full time?
I would like to take it to that.
Yeah.
Shit, you got to put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Even more work to feel like I'm putting in now. Like it still take a lot more work to get to that next level because as producers, let's say if I want to do it for like, you know, without having a job, I got to be making a lot of money. So for producers to get a lot of money, you got to, you know, either get the big placements or you're a big producer that kind of works with a lot of people. So you're bringing in a lot of revenue because you got a lot of clients. Kind of what I do is a producing / DJing. So you produce and you get booked out to do shows and play live shows. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Making drum kits. You know, you got to be like on all of that. Syncs, aka like having your music in commercials.
Damn.
That's kind of like as a producer. That's kind of like the 4 or 5 ways you can kind of get paid as a producer. So it's really kind of like locking in on that. So eventually I hope to, you know, someday get, you know, the big placements.
Right. And then you could
really get a sync deal because sync deals pay the most.
Can you describe?
What is that? Elaborate on that.
Sync deal, okay, let's say Microsoft is doing a campaign for something and they need music. They use your beat in their commercial. That's a sync deal. That's a sync. So like, and they pay a lot.
So
stuff like
major corps. Okay, I get it.
It's just like we'll give you 8 racks to do this 30, 40-second commercial, and that's real. And they will pay that, like, that's nothing to them. Because they have like a budget. So locking in those is like.
Do you get paid royalties from situations like that as well?
Yeah, you get paid royalties for that.
So each time it runs, you
because
get
like
paid.
With streaming, you only make a lot of money with streaming when you getting a lot of streams, like consistently. Like people like, you know, the Lil Uzi Verts and even the Brent Faiyaz, these are independent. Like they get paid a lot from their streams because they get a lot. Like as me as a producer, like, man, it's kind of like you don't make a lot from streaming. Like Spotify pays like $1.35 per stream.
Okay.
Apple Music, no, Tidal pays the most. I think it's like almost close to $1.
Wow. Per stream?
Close, yeah.
Wow.
It's like the closest.
Yeah.
It's like the closest, but like Tidal ain't as big as an Apple Music and Spotify, so they don't have a lot of.
You know. Yep, I get it.
Yeah, man.
So I didn't know that. I didn't know it was all that. I mean,
we knew it is shit.
Yeah, I knew there's a lot, you know, that went into getting big placements as far as production or producing, so you get more streams. But I didn't know as far as like sync deals and also, you know, getting shows as well. I didn't think about that aspect. That is a lot of work. But I guess so far what we've learned from everybody we've had that does music is always just putting yourself out there as many ways as possible. So that makes sense.
That's the first and most important
right
thing.
person. Just take the one right person.
All it takes is one person
Takes
here.
that one person to listen.
Real.
To.
What's we was talking earlier that you got over 1 million streams on your shit collectively. How long?
I think over 1 million on Apple Music and then 1.3 million on Spotify as well, and that was a couple months ago.
I did just passed 1 million on Apple Music.
That's dope.
Last year I did 1.3 on Spotify. I just looked at total on Spotify. It's like at 7.1 million like total on Spotify.
Talk about how that felt to like. Did it do anything for you? Just like, or is it more of a wow moment? I'm always curious to know how like that, because that's a pinnacle. No matter which way you look at it,
it's definitely it's a wow moment because I back then, like I said, when I started in 2011, like for real, take it serious. Like I didn't think it would turn to that because like back then I had like nothing. I didn't even know how to really upload my music to Spotify or anything. I think the first thing I uploaded to Spotify was like 2014.
Okay, so between that, that's what it took 1 million plays between 2014
and now. Like,
wow, that's dope though.
That's what I'm saying. That shit's crazy.
And all it took was just, I guess, being consistent and whatever was working. I was okay, that works. Just keep putting out music, how I do it, and then it just kept growing and growing. Like my crew, AGO, we kept growing as like a collective, and it was just bringing more. There's more streams, getting plugged in playlists on Spotify, Apple Music, that helps. And that just takes just knowing people who work at these places who help you get your music out there.
Right.
Versus yourself putting yourself out there. There's people who legit specialize in helping you get your shit out there.
Yeah. We kind of just stumbled into that type shit though. Yeah. Like that type shit, the playlist world and everything like that. The lace we did with Blanco song. Hit over shit. I don't know what it's at right now, but it's over 8,000. We just released it on the 3rd of July 3rd. We just released it.
Y'all boys going crazy though.
But it's we unbeknownst to us, somebody sent it to bro, and then we just was like, oh damn.
Yeah, I think it's like you said. Even we're very new to this, but the playlist factor. I just learned that's even a thing in your music being out there to people. You have no idea why they listening to you, but all it takes is again one person like, put in a playlist.
I don't want to say that people be lazy, but like playlists is an easy way for people who don't really want to do too much searching. They just want to click on something and play it and let it run.
And then
I like this. Yeah.
So like with playlisting is like it gives people the option like, okay, who's this? And then you listening to something like, what's this? And you look and it's somebody you've never heard of, but you're next to a song with someone who's really who's popping. Like that's how I really work. Like playlisting is a good way to like boost your fan base.
No, for real. Because we was on a playlist with Cardi B and one shorty.
Let's go.
What her name? I don't know. They just released a new song. Cardi B is talking about she could suck a watermelon through a straw. That song.
I talking about the most ratchet.
Yeah, I want to see what that
I don't know what she doing with that. But is there any songs that you felt like when you looked at the streaming numbers, like in particular, like wow, okay, this is the wave that people are liking from me? Or like, is there any that you can think of so far in your career?
I have a song called "Need." That I dropped on my one project, Yours Truly. That was my first song that I ever had to surpass 1 million streams, like on one song.
Wow.
On one song.
He has 1 million on one song. That's crazy.
And it got picked up by like 3 Spotify playlists. So like, I feel like that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Because it just got picked up. And like when people, let's say like when they pick your music up in these playlists, they save it to theirs. So even if like, after a while, like Spotify playlists, Apple Music playlists, they flush out.
Right.
And they refresh. So like even once like your song gets off the playlist, so many people heard it and they saved it to their own library. And like, you listen to your own library more than you would listen to like an actual playlist. Exactly. So like they still running up your song because like
they saved it from the original playlist. Wow.
Bro.
That's dope.
So like when I saw that was like the first time I was like, okay, like I guess my music is growing because I've never had that happen like ever.
Wow. That's cool. So what did that feel any different than, just the million total streams, or was that like a moment that did like, okay, I'm on the right track?
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was kind of like, all right, I'm on the right track. Whatever I'm doing it right.
Okay.
So just keep whatever format I just did, keep doing that. Figure out how to do something else, but like the format that you're using when you were like how you do your music.
Take notes.
Like, yeah, take notes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, for real.
Yeah.
What's somebody like some artists that you would like to work with in the future? If you had a top 5 of people you could just either executively produce a project for, or just songs.
Currency #1. Bro.
Okay.
You look like you like Currency. Look like you like
What is that
Riders.
even supposed to mean?
It's the I like Currency, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, you look like that Spitter Andretti. That's hot.
I take that
So
as
it's
a
a nigga with
I
hot
take that as a
thing. Okay.
compliment.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I like
Spitter the realest.
Bro, I like Currency.
Currency got
but
bars.
since though, even before now, bro, I've been back in high school. Like,
That's
Yeah,
when
bro,
I
Currency.
feel like most people was
Yeah,
listening
that's
to
when he
it.
was
That's
the
when he was,
hottest.
That's when Spitter was on.
Yeah.
He was on some
Yeah.
shit.
He had some
Now he's
classics.
just an OG still.
Yeah,
doing
but
it.
still,
he's
he didn't
OG
earn
as
that
fuck.
right.
Yeah,
He didn't earn it.
Rolling around in them lowriders.
Drake.
Duh.
Who else? Sampha. I don't know if y'all heard of him. Like,
Yeah.
I really like the wave that he be on.
Okay. That's a different one. I like that.
Who else? Baby Keem. I heard of Baby Keem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baby King
I
too.
definitely would work
Drake
with
gave
him.
him a artist, or he said he had the album of the year last year.
That orange soda's hot.
He said it was album of the year.
Crazy.
Wait, no, that was the
Not
one.
as a song.
Was that on his last project? That whatever album.
But
he had?
everyone was like the black and white color.
Yeah.
K-Dot too. K-Dot. I say K-Dot.
We need to catch
It's
it.
a lot.
So
honestly.
you like the artists over there? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like the West Coast
You
niggas.
like the West Coast ones. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like
You
that
give
top
me a
5.
pro era vibe too. I don't know. I look at you and I see Joey Badass.
Joey Badass.
You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But Joey, he's straight. He was a lot better like back then.
But yeah.
Now, like I haven't really listened to a lot of his
Because
stuff. that
he be
made.
acting now. He in
He
power.
acting. And he
He got a movie on
he blew up.
Hulu out too.
He
Yeah,
definitely
short
blew up.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he win something from that? He won like
I think he might. It was pretty good.
I ain't watching.
It's pretty
I think
good.
he got like an Emmy or some shit.
He might have.
Who like influenced you
That's
more
a
or
good
less?
question.
Growing up and
Ooh,
like as you started making your music, like who
Back
did?
then, it was what Just Blaze, Pharrell, for real.
Can't go wrong
Pharrell.
with that.
Who else? I know Scott Storch was making a lot of shit. Jermaine Dupri,
Yep.
Jay Dilla, like Stone's Throw era, like Dwelly, The Roots, all that stuff.
Wow.
Chuck English from the Cool Kids. I don't know if y'all listen to the Cool Kids.
Mm-hmm.
I know Chuck. I know Chuck. Didn't
That's
he work
like
with
what-
Mac a few times?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like back then, like when I started, that's like when them dudes was kind of like I was really into their music.
So you still have like influence in your music now? Or
Oh, yeah.
That's dope.
Scott Storch is an anomaly to me, bro. When I look at him, I just can't believe that's him.
What do you look like?
Yeah. If he
I only
making
said that
beats
because
like
he was
that.
producing Heat for Chris Brown back then.
Yeah,
and that's kind
yeah,
of
but
like when
that's
I
crazy.
first got into it. Now this nigga be making some crazy shit.
Yeah, he's still he goaded from that era alone, but he ain't making the same type of music. I agree.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
And this Cassidy. No, stop.
Cassidy.
He on this Cassidy. You hear them beats
Oh, I thought you were
Cassidy
saying
was
he
making?
listen. I was like, bro, I hope you don't get no beat influence from Cassidy. I would think
What
that
you
was.
mean? Gee, that nigga got heat, bro. That nigga made that. That shit sound like when you first get to hell. Bro.
You first get to hell.
The
Shut
devil was definitely playing out on
that-
the guitar. As soon as
That's
you,
the lobby music.
What
nigga.
is on Hell's playlist?
I don't even want to know because I ain't going.
The Macarena.
What?
Oh my god.
What the?
You'll be pissed you heard that shit all day.
That's why I ain't going.
At all.
I'm like, oh, I think we made raw floor.
Followed by that. In the arms, he ain't
Yeah, that shit
never.
just sad.
And then the sky turned into African kids with overbloated bellies. I think
Alright.
that's what hell is like. Just
Speaking
sad.
of black
It's just
trauma.
sad all the time. I like that. I like that.
Speaking of black trauma, our first topic of the day, we gonna touch on that. What are some things that black people are? I guess when you introduced this topic, the first thing I thought was like things that normal in a black person's life is like you don't even realize it's supposed to be traumatic because you see it so many times. You don't see anybody else overreacting, so that's two things off the bat. You like maybe this isn't a problem. What are some things that just immediately represent that if you could, in your own life that you could think of?
Like, I don't know. When I think of black trauma, I think more of like the glorification of it that goes on in like Hollywood and everything. You understand? With movies with all these slave movies.
I was
and,
literally about to
shit
say,
like
bro,
that.
slavery.
Yeah.
If I see one more slave movie that's not Django 2, I'm gonna be pissed.
I feel you. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hated Django, but he said, but it's the same type. But I like Django. If it's not Django,
I'm about to say because like Django was the first slave movie where you saw the black nigga where you saw him win.
Yes,
you saw him win.
And that's
it
what
wasn't
niggas
just
don't
like,
understand.
I like Django.
You just don't like the white man.
I can't. It's so much of it. It's so much, bro. And it took me 3 times to watch Django because I'm getting so mad, bro. They got her in that box in the hot, and they throw what, bro? Can you imagine?
That's real.
But that's
black
happened.
Yeah,
that's really what happened. But like the good thing about it is that it wasn't no sad ass ending. It wasn't.
You're right.
It was parts where you were just like, damn, that's fucked up. But shit like that really happened. But he was whooping ass that whole movie, bro. Jamie Foxx.
I agree.
And you got like 12 Years a Slave. That movie's hard to stomach. That movie's hard to watch. That's harder to watch than Django.
The Help is bad too, and I don't like that.
She made that white woman eat shit though. So
eventually,
I like
but the reason she had to go about that is like, man.
Yeah.
Like that's Hollywood. Like they sell
Color Purple.
Yeah, they sell
Color Purple bad too.
Yeah, Roots. Yeah, all that
like
shit.
That, but
bro.
that's when you think that's our shit. Even when you watch like shit like Friday, like nigga, they was kind of going through it in that movie.
Yeah,
and that's
like our whole,
exactly.
like our whole Hollywood get up was like, oh, look at black people, they have a hard life, and we make it marketable.
But you can make it too. But knowing damn well it's super hard to make it in the shit. You see the shit they be going through,
right? And I guess. So I think that was a great way to describe it. That is our Hollywood get up for the most part. Black people don't get a lot of happy-go-lucky movies. So I'm with that. On the flip side, it's important that you do have movies that represent us being happy. But like you said, at the same time, it's crazy because that be our real lives. And that's really the bad part about it is the movies are only representing what really takes place.
Black people.
And the reason it doesn't seem real for us to have the other side is because it's few and far between. That's really what's happening for us.
Right.
So it's almost like you can't win. You can't win because I don't want to keep seeing fake stuff that's not how black people live because we never really, for the most part, there is people who do live like that. Like if you look at shows like Blackish, there is families like Blackish.
Yeah, and that's why it's nice to have them type of shows.
But it has to, I don't think we're ever
going to far none. Like
exactly.
You said, few and far between.
The people trying to say shows like that be weird because we ain't used to seeing shit like that because we're so used to being
that's why the Jeffersons. You can't win. You can't win.
Winslow's. That was really, I think, what kind of started
a little bit the transition.
Middle class family.
And I think but the Jeffersons was a little bit different because they would have money, but was going through racist situations because they were the first black people to have money, like living at the top floor, all that type of stuff. So I think in terms of Hollywood, that's a good way to look at it. That's just like what it's been for us because that's real life. And I think you're right with Family Matters, shows like that in the 90s, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that kind of turned the other like, there's struggle, but now we don't have to be that.
Yeah,
so,
it was happy.
Facts.
Also, I think Black trauma, I feel like we're going through a lot of it collectively as a whole group, especially with like the last few years, for sure. With the whole Donald Trump issues and Proud Boys, all that shit. We're just seeing all this stuff, and police brutality is the main thing. Like we all going through this shit, like watching, like damn, they could really beat on us and kill us and get away with it.
Facts.
So. As a whole, we all feel that. You know what I'm saying? We all converge in the shade room comments, baller alert comments and shit. Niggas be going like, man, this shit suck. Yeah. And it's crazy. It's just something we constantly gonna have to deal with though.
We've been going through it for so long.
Yeah.
To the point where it feels normal. And
I don't think it's not gonna end, man. People always think it's gonna be better, but there's still those generations of hate, bro. They're still here. Their offspring are still here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spreading to
I'll say it may be dwindling the amount of people like that think like that, but it's still here, bro. It's still a lot.
50, 60 years ago, we definitely couldn't be doing a lot of things we're doing right now, but same thing, like 50, 60 years ago, we still dealing with the same shit that was happening back then.
It's just cameras.
One of the things, speaking of, this is like it wasn't on camera, but aspects of it were like recorded. I guess the one situation that really, I feel like I've talked about it before, but really changed like how I felt it was viewed when black people go through traumatic situations was Trayvon Martin. I still remember when the day it happened.
Bro,
I can remember vividly. I remember the day it happened, and I also remember vividly the day that it was ruled that he was gonna be innocent. And I remember just like them playing. I was at the time I was 15, and Trayvon Martin was 16 when he was killed.
Sophomores.
We was like the same age. And I remember just like my fault. Oh damn, I didn't hit the thing. But I remember just listening to the audio of him screaming, and they was trying to debate was that George Zimmerman or him. And I'm like, bro, that is a 60-year-old screaming, and the only reason I knew that is I know what I sound like at 15. Like I could tell that's a teenage black boy screaming. So at that point, that one really hit close to home to me because I was like, you ruled him. You could hear this boy screaming. You ruled this man not guilty, and then at the same time, he's just like me. That could happen to me.
I'm literally about to say that, but
that could have been me.
Any of us, bro.
And that was such a traumatic situation because at that time, me and my friends walked to the gas station with our hoodies on all the time, bro.
Without thinking about getting
somebody
shot,
scared of me.
Like, bro,
and that was our real lives at that time. So that one really like let me know like they really don't care what it's like to see somebody killed like you on national TV and their lives and that was traumatic for me, and that was normalized because it kept happening, and that was to me like just one of the moments like whoa. In real life, not just Hollywood movies, black people really don't have the same opportunity to be like traumatized by something. You better keep it moving because it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
we never caught a break.
In music a lot too, bro. We see it a lot in music. These Chicago rappers like G Herbo and
you spoke on Dirk
and
too.
All, yeah, Dirk. That's what I'm saying. All them guys. I like to point out Chicago specifically because I feel like they go through it the most. Like my granny just earlier, she just was saying what they doing in Chicago. It was over 50 shootings this weekend. I'm like, man, granny, be over 400 murders in a month. They'll fuck around have 400 murders a month.
Crazy
2
out
months.
there.
Crazy out there, and it don't end. They keep it pushing though.
That's what I'm saying. So
they keep it pushing.
You mentioned it.
That's my fault. But that's like it weighs. That's why the black mental health is so fucked up, bro. Because
super fucked up.
That shit, you get to an emotional breaking point at a lot of times.
Seeing
a lot of
shit all day.
Seeing that shit all day, you don't see no
break.
You expect it to keep going through it.
Music is just like
you don't see no break in the foreseeable future, man. Bro.
And you spoke on it for Dirk. They had the shooting. He was supposed to have a concert in Detroit on Saturday.
Yeah.
Canceled that. Has a concert today that he's going to because I can't miss 2 concerts because I got shot at. I gotta keep making money.
Yeah,
man. I just almost died, and my brother just died. My friends are dying, and I still gotta go clock in for work.
I feel bad for Dirk, bro. He don't catch a break.
He does not catch a break, and that's real trauma. Those are his real family members. So again, you hit it right on the head with that. Black trauma is just something you're supposed to breeze through, and that's just that's what our life has been subject to.
Yeah, I don't see no. Well, I don't want to be more. I don't see no way around it, man.
I mean, it's like you said, it's dying, but it's gonna take longer probably than our lifetimes can last. At least ours,
for sure.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
For
but
sure.
it's still an uphill battle, and like you said, we can do more than we could 50, 60 years ago, and it not have to be just only the negative aspect of black culture. But we still have a long way to go. But we have made progress.
Yeah, we made progress, but shit, we need a whole lot more than that.
Facts, man. So we're gonna slide that into it. Kind of fits a little bit as far as the mental state, but self-value. What are your opening takes on what's important to value internally about yourself to get through life, or aspects that people should prioritize over other things?
Your mind, bro.
Your mind,
and the space you keep, company you keep,
your energy, and your character.
Yeah,
it's really big thing. Your character go a long way, man. It's all like they say, life and business and everything, trying to get ahead. It's all networking. It's about who you know and everything. And you got to be a likable person. You got to have a good character. You got to have a good head on your shoulders, else nobody's going to fuck with you.
That's interesting. So where's the line by, like, in which you say you care too much about what people are saying? Because that could drive down your self-value as well.
Yeah, facts.
If you care too much, and then too many people who worry too much about what people think. Obviously, you're not as valuing who you are internally as much.
Don't go no further than they would go for you. That's how you keep all that shit copacetic.
Also, like I said, like just keeping a strong mind and knowing that you're human and mistakes is like inevitable. Because that's like one thing that drives people crazy is like when they make a mistake, like, I just made a mistake. Everyone's seen that. I'm so terrible. Like, bro, that happened to everybody.
Right.
You got to like have that strong mental to be like, it happens, fix it.
I like that. Is there been any points in either one of your lives where you felt like your self-value wasn't where you wanted to be and you weren't accomplishing things that you normally would be or that you had set out for yourself?
Definitely,
when was
definitely I hit rock bottom low points, bro. When I
like age, you don't,
yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Like 22, bro. So like 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
like 20, like 20, like 21 was straight from like, but yeah, like 22, bro. It was just I feel stuck, and I feel like, and I've said this before, that I feel like the midlife crisis thing, and I don't know because I've never been in my 20s, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like we go through more crises, quarter life crises, damn near, bro. The fucking midlife crisis. Nobody never told me about a quarter life crisis ever. They always said that when you get to your 20s, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna hell, fuck ass. No. This shit is trash.
I got some takes on that. I want to hear yours though. Is there?
I agree. Like mine was like right after high school, shit got real. Like, my mom, she moved to Florida like right before I graduated. So like right after that summer, like after we get out of high school, hey, we done with high school. Hey, everybody going to college. But when everybody went to college and real life started, like okay, all your homies is gone. Now it's just you in your hometown. You don't gotta go to school, nigga. You gotta go to work. You gotta get a job. And it was just like, fuck. I hit rock bottom quick because I was just like, I ain't really have nothing to fall back on.
Because
like
your
my mom,
she
moved, and that's why I was staying with. So she was like, all right, if you ain't gonna come with me to Florida, then you gonna have to make it work right here. And I was just like, all right. Wow. Then like that shit got rough when you fucking 18, 19 years old trying to.
No, my stuff.
Man, bro, what?
Wow.
I went through it.
So that was part of your life where you had to kind of realize what you could do on your own. And that definitely at that age, whew, that is steep.
That's super steep.
Kind of the comment, and that kind of ties in to, I think, just our generation. It's more so like social media is even at that point when like 22, 18, like are you under 25?
I'm 26. Yeah,
26, still the same age group, whatever. We still part of like that social media group that you can see so much of everybody's like what they're doing, and then the moment you're not at that point and you see that and you already going through tough situations, like that combination be rough, man.
Tough.
I think for me, mine was probably right after I graduated from college, because then like when you're in college, you like, okay, I do this, do this for 4 years, same routine,
no structure.
It ramps up a lot, but then once you done, you're like, okay, damn, I did that. Whoa, okay, now it's time for what I was trying to make shake to really fall in line. And then once it's, that's the real world, like you said, once you get in the workforce, if it ain't shaking out exactly how you planned, you're gonna have to make a plan B, plan C, plan D.
Yeah, bro.
And it's usually to get back to plan A. So I definitely think mine was right after college. Is like, all right, I didn't set myself up. Now what do I actually do to make it happen? So
I damn near almost fucked around and fell back into it, but it was because of the fucking pandemic.
What you
fell back on my plan D. My plan D is cooking in restaurants, and I'm at that right now. But I'm through with that shit. But yeah, so that's why you had all them plans. You know what you can do and what you can fall back for, so you don't. Because being on your knuckles, you don't never want to be on your knuckles, man. I done been on my knuckles. I done sold PlayStations before,
bro.
You know what
bankruptcy.
That's
every black person know. I ain't even gonna say it's black people. If you sell your game system, that was hood bankruptcy.
When you see that PS4 on sale on Facebook Marketplace, you like, brother.
He needs help.
I put my friends can't see this. You could do that.
You could do that.
Visible to everybody except friends.
Can't let nobody know you selling a PlayStation.
It's 1,000 motherfuckers, 2,000 motherfuckers who not finna see this listening. Fuck it.
They see that. Hey, bro, you all right, bro? Now you in the group chat trying to explain why you sold your PlayStation. Oh no, bro. See, my brakes done went bad, and I just needed.
No, I ain't even telling y'all niggas that. I'm just like, man, bro, y'all don't even be trying to play with me for real, bro.
You're not even gonna tell them that much of the truth.
PlayStation, they going to BioLife every week.
If you didn't sold the PlayStation and start hitting BioLife, we know something.
Like, nigga, if you done never sold your plasma, bro, I know what you.
Hey, I saw a tweet that said
that is not self-value.
I saw you sell yourself short. I saw a tweet. A girl said this nigga took me out on a date and paid with a BioLife card.
Ooh. Hey, it's money.
Money is money, man. Money is money. It was almost,
bold.
but
That's bold as
was
hell.
stupid. Okay, I'll say that one. That one, okay, that is bold. I'm mad to not do that one. But there was another one. The girl's talking about nigga pay with his Cash App card. Bitch,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
cash to the
nice.
bank. Bitch, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's not bad.
So,
I wouldn't
debit card.
probably. I don't have a Cash App card, but I wouldn't frown
I do.
upon
I just
that
would
one.
ask her what she paid with.
Right.
Nothing.
What did you pay for?
Matter of fact, my shit don't work. Here,
You pull out yours.
I value myself way
Pull out
more
your
than
black
this
card.
Exactly. What you
Since you
got?
balling. Plasma card though, yeah, this is a little bold,
Yeah, that-
but
You should've
money
put-
is
you
money.
should've went to
Cause
the ATM.
should have
got-
transferred
Shit went to
PayPal.
ATM.
Yeah, you better
Something.
better off getting like a green card or something.
A green card.
What?
A green dot card or something like that.
Yeah,
was
man,
green dot. My
Your bro
bad.
said a green card.
I'm like,
Said
wait
you gotta be a
wait,
citizen.
Wait a minute.
My bad. I meant to say green dot.
Wait a minute. Yeah, man. That, ooh, you all right? You all right?
You
yeah,
think-
man. It's self value, man. If you on a date, pull out the Cash App card over the plasma card, man. Don't even put yourself in that situation.
Why do you think people sell her so short?
I feel like actually this is a great question. I seen somebody ask this on Twitter the other day, and I think a lot of it comes down to self-sabotaging, because I feel like when things get real for a lot of people and they start to see how close they could really be to something, but they see there could be obstacles, they're like, before it even get too deep and I get my hopes up and I don't accomplish this, let me go ahead and sweep the legs right underneath myself for having to deal with that. Because a lot of people, I'm not gonna say just some, it's like a bigger thing. People just hate the feeling of failure. People don't like to experience
people-
failure.
bro,
You
saying
feel
that
like,
people
when you feel
scared
like
of
you
mistakes.
you feel like you ain't shit. But like I
And-
said, you have a strong mental. You can get past.
You can
that.
get past that. And I think I agree with that. It definitely ain't no fun. Nobody want to take an L
Yeah.
or feel it. But I feel like I've gotten to the point, even in my own life now, that I've accepted you have to learn how to lose sometimes so you know how to do it better and adjust for the future.
Yeah,
So you
failing,
don't.
all failing means is like, nigga, there's another way to do it. It's not that. There's another way to do it.
I like
Figure
that.
it out.
Right.
Bingo. Everything, things don't got brick walls to it. It's just another route. So yeah, I think a lot. That's to me why one of the biggest reasons people sell themselves short is they don't want to, feel the feeling of failure.
Yeah, I feel you.
How about you? What do you think?
This one I ask you.
You know, why do you think people?
Well, you can say
I
lack,
don't
you
sell
can say
my.
lack
I don't.
of
I don't.
confidence.
I,
like
yeah,
lack
I
of
would say
confidence.
it's just lack of confidence. Probably I would say because I don't do that.
What do you think about people who overcompensate their self value?
Like me.
Why do you do that then?
Shit, cause bro, you I don't know. But it's not really. I don't really. What you mean?
Why didn't I wasn't saying?
No, I know. I'm just saying. Like, what does that mean?
I feel like there's definitely people you like. So let's say whatever the case may be, before you even get to a business venture, whatever, there's always in most groups or circles somebody who's like overcompensating for what they really can do, and they always do.
I see
So
what you're
they
saying.
inflate their self value to the point where they're like, "Oh, I do this by myself," in the process. But
kind
knowing,
of like arrogance almost.
yeah. And like it's like, but why even do that? Like, and they may or may not be good workers, but they're not gonna be to the level that they're setting themselves to because
It's an ego thing.
It's
yeah,
ego
that's what I
thing.
say.
Okay.
Yeah, and
It's an
then
ego
they
thing.
think they get something out of it a lot of
But
the
what
time.
is it? That's kind of my question. What is the
Parents kind of do that shit.
for sure?
When they tell you to go do some shit, you don't do it within like that next 45 minutes. I do this shit myself, like that type. Is you
That, but it's more extreme.
Yeah.
Like parents more than likely can because they can do it,
Yeah.
faster, better than we did it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
you saying niggas over promising?
yeah, just overcompensating.
Yeah.
I guess what do they get? I guess I've never understood the goal of that because everybody's met somebody
it's
that do
it's
that.
having a lot of confidence to the point
It's
where it turns
ego.
into arrogance, where you feel
Yeah.
like it's almost where you feel like you better than the people you standing next to.
Exactly.
Yeah, what we call it, main character syndrome.
It is that. Okay, so that's okay. So that's what they suffer
That's real,
from.
the main character syndrome.
For real,
Mm-hmm.
it is. It's people who think their life is literally a movie and they the front and foremost in every situation and everybody's background. So
Yeah.
no, I get it now. It is that cycles right into main character syndrome. I get it. Okay, when I like the discussion on that topic. Let's slide into cyberbullying.
Honestly, I gotta go pee.
Well, go ahead.
Oh
Bro.
yeah,
Fiji, bro.
Guess we taking a
that's
look.
the first time I had to do. I ever did that though.
Little ass boy. And we're back.
Yes, sir.
Little ass boy Tone has used the restroom. He's good to go now.
Bladder was full. Fuck you. I could have R. Kelly'd you, dumbass.
Yeah, you would have died on this set. Anyways,
could have Draked you.
You was
They
going
said Drake got pissed on.
That didn't happen. But
How you know?
Cause nigga, that ain't happen.
How you know?
How you know it
He
did?
talked to Drake himself, bro. He called
Yeah,
him, was
nigga
like,
told me.
Oh,
That's why. All right, back
Tell
on
him slide
topic,
on
man.
this motherfucker.
Yeah, tell us why you used to get cyberbullied and how you got through it.
I cannot get cyberbullied. Do you know me?
Yeah.
I am the biggest internet troll in the world. I cannot get cyberbullied.
So you cyberbully.
Close the computer screen. No, I don't cyberbully. I just watch.
I seen a post that said that like, nigga, how you getting cyberbullied? Nigga,
was
just
Tyler
log
Creator,
off.
That's facts. Close the
Just
screen.
log off the
Tyler the
internet.
Creator
Log off.
tweeted that.
Bro, cause
And
it's
it's facts.
facts though.
Okay, so the whole concept of cyberbullying when we was
When we were in high school, it's bad.
yeah.
People was killing it. That's not funny, but people was killing themselves.
Yeah, cyberbullying definitely
Like a lot.
no, there's definitely an era where people were saying any and everything to people on the internet.
Like you were saying earlier, Twitter from 2011 to like 2013, 14 was wild.
and a lot of
so different.
a lot
No
of celebrities
filter,
have gotten in trouble for that.
no
Us,
filter,
Yeah.
no
Chrissy
nothing.
Teigen
I'm gonna say
got in
that's
trouble.
why they,
Yep.
like when this
Trevor
new thing
Lawrence.
that people be doing is like they pull up your old tweets
Mm-hmm.
and be trying to expose you because back then you could say whatever and it wasn't really.
It was just
no
Twitter.
no one wouldn't make a big deal out of
Yeah.
it like
Twitter.
they would now.
Just Twitter, exactly. I went back. We did a cleanse because we had a feeling shit gonna blow up for
Don't
us.
say we.
So
He had to cleanse. I ain't had no tweets. I had to
you
delete.
deleted some.
Uh-uh.
You said you deleted like one
No, I didn't.
or two.
I ain't called nobody no slurs, nothing.
I was.
That's honest because I definitely I say 2012, 2011 when I first made my Twitter.
You better add your name.
You better search
Oh,
that.
At your name, you
Yeah,
put
search
your
that.
at and then search whatever bad words you
Bro.
think.
ABD. You know what that stands for? Already been done.
I feel you. I said I could not get
2011, 2012, I definitely was saying a lot of just like
Can't get
And that
canceled.
was the
We could
internet.
just say
Shit.
whatever though. We could just say whatever.
whatever.
Yeah, there's
And when nobody tweet, but now people way more. It's crazy because
I think it's because Twitter didn't turn. I mean, I feel like a lot of people get canceled for tweets in particular. It's because Twitter is kind of turned into like people use that for news now. So
Yeah.
so people didn't gave it more like prestige than it had before.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
guess.
I'm gonna sound like a villain, but I feel like people now are just like very soft.
No, that too.
kinda.
No, I agree. I agree with that. There's definitely a line for it,
But
but
why though? Because we came from that. We came from them trenches. So
People
why
are
is
more
it soft
sensitive now.
I feel like
why though?
I feel like
because you came from them
because
trenches.
of the people who wasn't, and they
So,
made it.
like, bro, like we grew up on Family Guy, Boondocks, anything you can name, like
Call of Duty
Adult
lobbies
Swim,
circa
Yep, Call of
2009.
Duty lobbies, bro.
Modern Warfare 2
If
lobbies.
you made it out of a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, like, bro, you good.
If you ain't never-
can keep your mind intact in a Modern Warfare, because, like, bro, they calling you every
Nigger.
they talking about your mom, your grand.
That was
like,
real cyberbullying.
Yeah, it was.
That was real
that's
traumatic.
cyberbullying.
Yeah.
That's not even trolling.
That was
that's
black
like
That was black trauma. We was taking that shit on the chin.
For real
Bitch, I'm
though.
gonna drop a 40 ball on you, dumbass.
Exactly, because he just called you a
Real black trauma
crazy ass
is
man.
immediately playing somebody in Call of Duty back then and them knowing you was black on the mic.
Just from your
You
name,
can
too.
kiss it goodbye. They is calling you every racial slur you can think of in world history.
Moon Cricket was a new one for me. I
Moon
ain't never heard
Cricket?
that shit until Call of Duty.
That's insane.
Insane. What
I
is
think
that
the,
even?
the first time I ever got called a spook was on Call of Duty. They said, stupid ass spook. And I'm on death chat.
What is that?
I didn't pause the game. I gotta Google that. That sounds hurtful.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah,
it'll get to you.
I mean, yeah, at that age, but I agree with both of you. We grew up in those eras, so making it through that, you really now it don't. But I think the reason people are so sensitive now, if I had to guess, there's people who didn't make it through those eras, like you said, that did commit suicide or did cause depression or it did affect them. And those type of cases are always going to reign precedence over.
If it touched their friends or something, I feel you. Okay, I feel you. That makes sense.
And
for
eventually,
sure.
everybody, you get to a cycle, everybody knows somebody who went through that. And I respect that. I don't, have any issue with that, but there definitely is a line that sometimes we being a little too sensitive, with things that's not cyberbullying, But now on the flip side, I do feel that there is ways to cyberbully people into making better decisions too.
Yeah,
That works too.
the internet cyberbullied the Sonic movie.
Yep, and
Oh my
They
God.
changed Sonic. They
It
had to push the movie back like a
there
whole
is
year.
positive,
Man.
and then in certain cases, like I feel like
Is it Black Twitter that be bullying niggas?
yeah,
more?
for the most part, because we got blazes, we got heat, we're flaming nigga up.
Yeah, bro.
But I think like for another example, Tommy Loren be getting cyberbullied by black people because she starts it. She'll say something crazy about black people, and then black people really, if you don't get
They're
your
attacking me. That Caitlyn bitch.
I wouldn't even,
she gets cyberbullied
I wouldn't
too.
even say that's even cyberbullying. They be wilding.
to
They
Tommy.
be starting it.
They started, but then they lose because they get cyberbullied worse.
Yeah.
You know, the winner is always the bully. Whoever the one is automatically looked at as the bully.
Man, for real, but some forms of cyberbullying too. A lot of them niggas be super soft because you wouldn't say nothing you're saying.
Yeah, like
That's another good aspect of this.
Don't say shit. That's my main thing on the internet. I won't say shit on the internet that I won't say to a motherfucker's face.
And cyberbullying is an outlet for people who don't have that capability outside of
you definitely
away from their keyboard.
Grand rappers, man, I feel like you gotta be like that. Like in not just as I won't say just Grand, but just like in like smaller communities or like smaller towns, whether it be like a small town like Grand Rapids or like a college or something. If you gonna say something to somebody, you know what I'm saying, you better say it in real life because chances are I'm gonna see you around.
I'm gonna see you at the woods. I'm gonna ask you why you tweeted that.
Exactly.
Or why you said that.
And don't clam up.
Gardellas.
And don't clam up Gardellas.
Cyberbullying, cyber
Nigga tell me
thugging.
meeting
One
at
in the same.
Gardellas. He won that fight already. I ain't going.
Yeah, bro, talk about pull up at ESB behind the. Oh, you done did this before.
Oh yeah, ESB.
Yeah, man. I think cyberbullying is
cyberbully that nigga. I wish I was
that.
looking for some shit for him.
We're gonna get into that, but first and foremost, cyberbullying, I think as far as pros and cons, it definitely you can make people, the Sonic movie is a positive example, but there's more like
What's
that.
another one?
There was another movie they made them change because people on the internet were saying that was horrible. I can't think of it, but there is definitely like situations where you could it's bullying, but more so influence people into making better decisions than what they're about to make because we're not rocking behind that. So,
the internet gives everyone a voice, so it's just like,
and when it's a collective, people gonna take notice. If you become a hashtag, what they be calling out ratio, what they be doing, you done got ratio by.
That shit's stupid.
Yeah, that's
just trolling.
That's but people take that as being bullied, like Charles be cyberbullying. So I think more
it's a form of it, kind of.
Yeah,
it is. For sure.
It's more so for people who bored and just want to
bully racists. I cyberbully. I guess I am cyberbully. I cyberbully the shit out of racists.
Oh, yeah.
People at WZZM or Fox 17 do this thing on Facebook. No more. I done got him pulled out. I lost my badge.
The star.
I lost my badge.
Yeah, the badge. That's what it was.
I bullied the shit out of him.
He was going crazy.
I bullied the shit out of him.
You know how many comments you gotta leave to get a badge?
He wasn't playing. He really had shit to say.
I was on their ass, bro. Just dumb shit. I just picked the dumbest motherfuckers, bro, and just
Tone was on that. But I think more than likely it's probably a negative outcome. But I agree, there is flip sides where it's necessary.
They had to start that whole movement off this cyberbully shit. That Be Nice shit is national now, but that shit started at Grenville.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, I did not know that.
The Mayor Buck's wife started that shit.
So
I think her name is Lisa Buck.
That's a fact?
Yeah, pretty sure. We can fact check it, but I'm
Some
pretty
people
sure.
are mean though. Sometimes
some people, they do be on like they
some
really be
people
trying to get people.
They do too much. Like, come on, bro. Like, why are you talking like that?
Yeah. Some people do a lot, but some people deserve to be bullied, man.
Racist
like
people
when you say some people deserve to be beat up, some people deserve to be bullied.
Oh yeah, like Tommy. Like what's her name? Tommy Lauren.
Yeah,
like we said. Like
she deserves a good little headbutt. Okay.
Little Tony.
Yeah, man. Speaking of burgers, man, now at the conclusion of our topics, you know what it is. It's time for burger of the week.
That
burger of the week.
Double bacon burger.
Burger of the week.
You heard?
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna kick it off because Tone's burger of the week is a little
near and dear to all of us.
A little near and dear to here at our audience in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Let's hear it.
But my first, man, my burger of the week is going to Conor McGregor, boy.
Boy, fuck.
Oh, who the fuck is these guys?
He lose you money, cuz?
No, he didn't lose me any money because I wasn't betting on it because I really would have bet on Poirier if I wanted to. But this is why you burger of the week, man. So now let's reflect. You made yourself known into the top of your career by winning and then backing up all your trash talk. You were known for being a guy who talk a lot of shit, but then you knocking niggas out. That's what you was doing. Fast forward here, towards the tail end of your career, you've lost, 3 straight fights?
Literally? Damn.
Lost 3 straight fights. You done got knocked out by a dude you used to knock out. Now he's beating you twice in a row. And you are on the ground after all that shit you was talking about you gonna make him pay with his life. You on the ground with a broken ankle, still talking.
On the ground.
On the ground, after loss, talking to bro wife. Talking about she in your DMs. Boy, you are a loser. Why would she be in your DMs, bro? Nobody believed that. And to me, I got
Yo, shorty damn near in bro shit.
I thought he was wild for that with that Floyd shit. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. You lost that.
That nigga Rogan was having an interview with bro sitting down on the fence.
Yeah.
And so my take is this, bro. Like, I got secondhand embarrassment from that.
That shit hurt you.
It did. Like, I was just like, bro, that's sad. You ankle broke. It broke it on you. You done for. You can't even kick.
That's down bad
run.
for real.
If he gets to doing that for that, hey, get you the fuck off me. All
He's
that.
got to stomping on his ankle, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You down that bad, and now you capping because she's not in your DM, bro. Her husband done beat you twice, bro. So I don't really feel for you, and I kind of feel like this is the end of your greatness. And if it is, being that you've lost 3 straight fights, I'm not even talking about all that. That's how sad you went out to end all that. And before
he said
that,
he already was hurt.
that's not. Yeah, well, you should have said that before you hopped in the ring, because now it don't matter, bro. You
took that L.
you out sad in your career.
Sad you through.
You better sell that brand you got.
Watch. Jake Paul offered him $23.
Jake Paul said it's over. Now you gotta try to fight Jake Paul.
A YouTube and
How you look? You down bad, Mr.
That
McGregor.
that's a whole nother.
I always
conversation.
did like the fact that you could back it up, but now you ain't even got that. So
Goofy. End of an era.
sorry to that man. End of an era. That's my take. My burger of the week.
My burger of the week is Sal,
And who is Sal?
the owner of Easttown Sports Bar in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in Easttown.
Show the tweet.
Boo.
Yeah, we gonna put the tweet right there. He is a goofy. He posted a picture that basically said no blacks allowed.
I'll let you read it word for word.
But when this is why he's a burger. That's who be coming in there and spending the most money. Be the people you're trying to exclude.
Like,
Niggas
bro.
I know niggas personally who go into East Town Sports Bar and buy 30 shots twice,
Bro,
so 60 shots.
Niggas
bro.
be coming in there with money, and it's like they come in there to spend it. But like, if you put a nigga in a situation where he feel like he not welcome, that's how you start drama.
Exactly.
That's how you like that sign right there. Like,
We don't just be mad. We be
Bro.
mad because y'all be fucking with us.
Bro.
That's when we get
we
mad.
already
when you get
mad
the fucking
because
with
you know
us.
the clubs down here. The
It's
music is
ass.
horrible. Music is horrible.
Boo-boo chicks.
It is super fucking, whitewashed. Like, that shit already be having you on edge. Motherfuckers bumping into you, not saying sorry. It's like, I don't even want to be here.
Facts.
By the time now you like 3-4 shots in, you already still irritated.
Yeah.
You just end up swinging.
Now
on
it's time to
somebody.
fight.
It's like,
So the sign implemented a new dress code. It was no work boots, no steel toe boots,
can't even get a
no
shot
group
after
colors,
work.
no hoodies / do-rags. I can't wear no hoodie.
I can't wear a do-rag, nigga.
Steel
Like,
toe
what?
boots.
I
For
can't
one,
wear a hoodie,
I
bro.
can't come fresh off of work. If I'm
Couldn't-
a factory nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can't come fresh off the clock, get no drink.
Nope.
Better have some soft toes in the
And
car.
you and your man's bet not have wore the same color shirt.
No color group, no group
God.
colors, no hoodies, do-rags, no belt, no
Oh,
service.
y'all all got on all black? Oh, no.
yeah, that no sagging shit was just like,
Yeah,
bro, come
pants must be pulled up at all times, no sagging.
on, bro, that's just
What the
you
fuck?
just know who he was talking
You
about.
know
when
that,
he,
that just solidifies it.
right there, it's just like, bro, no what? No hoodies.
I'm not saying I sag,
wait,
but at the end
bro.
of the day, niggas is grown men. They gonna sag if they want to
And
sag.
that wasn't, if that's the
Hoodies.
one rule you want to pick that was maybe okay.
But
hoodies,
no hoodies,
no work
do-rags.
boots,
We just
no
was talk
group
about
colors.
hoodies,
And this
man.
is a
Hoodies
sports
ain't
bar,
scary.
nigga. We ain't talking about
This
the
is a
Eve.
sports
That's
bar,
not the
Man,
Bob,
Eve
nigga.
can get away with that, kinda.
They're a club.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, he's burger of the week because you could have just said no black people.
Man, he been going through. I heard somebody dumped a whole bucket of trash in front of the entrance.
Whoa.
Niggas done did some wild
Oh,
shit.
like after that?
yeah, like, bro, they cutting up on like at that place now.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
You
bro.
not see
now,
East
now
Town?
niggas been at the woods the past 2 weeks. I don't even like the woods like that.
Man, Woods is... Man, if y'all
They
listen to
play
this,
better
anybody...
I
music.
never really liked East Town Sports Bar like that.
I mean, me
anyway.
either. It wasn't really...
Yeah.
It was just something else to do.
I
But
think the
now
last
it's...
time I was there was when the first finals LeBron lost when KD was on the Warriors.
That was the last time you was there?
That was the last
Damn,
time.
minute.
I ain't even went there for the first time yet
Right.
at that point.
I didn't like that shit, bro.
So this is PSA to the Woods, man.
Word,
You're
DJs.
about to get another group of people who don't go to ESB anymore. just play. You don't gotta play rap music. Just play top 100 music if it comes to it. Just stop playing the like. Can we just get some top 100?
Y'all be wanting to charge niggas 20s to get in. Make it worth it, man. I pay it. Just make it worth it.
Pay top 100, please. Just top 100 music.
And quit letting niggas play with snakes outside the shit.
They be doing that?
Yeah. Dog had a boa constrictor
Niggas
out of
having
there.
boa constrictors. We charging niggas $5 to take pictures with his boa constrictor.
Alright, I didn't get to
Nigga be walking up
Right,
to,
as I said.
nigga be walking up to shorties talking about, you want to take a picture of my
I said
snake?
the same. Pause.
Definitely be on that. He definitely do that.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't like any of the bars, because if you go to ESB, it's that, and then if you go to the Woods, it's that. So
Or you gotta go to the Eve and they want to pick you up and throw you out.
one thing about the E, they'll throw you out.
if you acting unruly, they gonna throw your ass. The fuck out.
You'll be burger the
They
week.
will circle you.
For real. But yeah, man, Woods, please just play top 100 music, ESB. I don't really care what y'all do, because
Yeah, it's fuck you.
my tweet done already went viral off y'all now, so I gotta be away from y'all. No
all
choice
the
there.
bars
It's
need to
fuck
play
you.
better music, man.
Yeah, all the bars do, but we know where we live, man. It's a work in progress.
Ooh, yeah, man.
But all in all, man, a wonderful episode. Thank you again, Mr. Savon.
Appreciate it.
Elite producer on the rise. You see that man got millions and millions of streams, man. If you haven't tapped in, you have a new project out right now called Azure. Is that?
Yeah.
Yep, he has a new project out. Check. Ooh, shit. Check into that if you haven't. Also stream the summer pack, man. We got
Right now,
Summer pack out right now.
out right now,
right
man.
now.
Drop a little speedboat in the comments.
Drop a speedboat and drop your favorite song.
Please do, man.
In
We,
the comments, make sure you subscribe, like all that shit.
Stream. All right, little brothers. Catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Bam.
Boys in the city, so you wanna be like me. TVR boys, this ain't JRE. She call me daddy, so I turn her to a freak. No TMG, this TBR. Think they're down good, so she let me get the car. Who's burger of the week? Is it you or is it me? You better listen, yeah, nigga, when we speak. TBR Friday, yeah, bitch, we got the key.
Shorty wanna hang with them boys from the block before. Sit back and listen, cause it's time for the black before. Yeah, they get into it, but you know that we getting more. Come on, little brothers, cut that in, what you playing for? Baby wanna link with them boys from the black before. Sit back and listen, folks, you know we the black before. Yeah, they going down, but you know we be tweaking more. Come on, little bros, come tap in, what you waiting for?
Yeah, nigga, you heard him. He said, come tap in.